evening. Welcome to Anchor D Arena on the campus of Oklahoma Panhandle State University in Guyman, in Goodwell, Oklahoma. Tonight, the Lady Aggies get ready to take on the Flying Queens from Wayland Baptist. Wayland Baptist comes in ranked number 6 in the nation, 10-1 overall, 4-0 in the Sooner Athletic Conference, sitting in first place. The Lady Aggies come in 3-3, 1-3 in the Sooner Athletic Conference. Our starters tonight, first, the visitors from Wayland Baptist. Number 11, Caitlin Edgman. Number 15, Angel Hayden. Number 22, Fatu Simbine. Number 33, Jenna Cooper. And number 34, Kaylee Edgman. The Flying Queens are coached by head coach Jason Cooper, and he is assisted by Chelsea Hunter. And now the starting lineup for your Lady Aggies. A 5'7" junior guard from Erie, Pennsylvania, number 3, Sue Edie. A 5'4" senior guard from Hugo, Oklahoma, number 4, Tatum Jones. A 5'4" sophomore guard from Guyman, Oklahoma, number 13, Joanna Quintero. A 5'10" junior forward from Townsville, Australia, number 14, Kasha McCaskill. And a 6'3" junior post from Wiley, Texas, number 22, Morgan Williamson. The Lady Aggies are coached by head coach Victor Esparza, and he is assisted by Lena Jaycox. So here we are, ready for the opening tip. Both teams take their spots on the court. Loose ball goes to the Flying Queens. They'll have the opening possession. Ball on the wing. Gets a screen, looks to go baseline. Edgman puts it up off the glass, too strong, gets her own rebound, puts it up, no good again. Rebounded by Williamson. Lady Aggies back the other way. Jones passed to the corner to Quintero. Short corner, now back out top. Back to the opposite wing. Back to Quintero in the corner. Looks to go baseline, up and underneath, puts it up and in. Panhandle State 2-0. 9:20 to play, first quarter. Quickly the other way at the block. Shot is up, no good. Foul called. That's going to be on Williamson. That will be her first. So the quick transition draws the foul on Williamson. Simbine at the line. First shot up, no good. .9:14 to play here, first quarter. Gets the second one, 2-1, the lead for the Aggies. Full court pressure by Wayland Baptist, able to get across the stripe, looked at the three. They'll set up the offense instead on the wing to Quintero. She'll get a screen from Williamson. Ball over to Edie. Pulls up. Little bit too strong. Rebound on the backside by Simbine. Quick pass ahead. Shot at the block. No good. Williamson may have gotten a piece of that as Edgman put that up. Drive to the block. Pass off. Now they'll bring it back outside. Quintero with it now on the right wing. Ball back up top to Jones. Into the block to Williamson. No good. Blocked. Looked like there was contact there by Edgman. No call. Ball will stay with the Aggies. .8:23 left, first quarter. Long pass out front to Quintero up top. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer is up, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Hayden. Now along the baseline, back out on the wing. high post, trying to look inside. Gets it inside to Simbine. Turnaround jumper, bank, no good. Ball bounced around. McCaskill with the rebound. Drive all the way to the baseline, shot no good by Edie. Quickly back the other way. Cooper with the ball, pulls up, free throw line, pass across the lane. Layup is up and good by Hayden. Flying Queens lead 3-2, 7:38 to play first quarter. Ball across the mid-court stripe. Quintero with it, takes it to the block, tries to put it up. Edgman with the block, no call there. As Esparza not happy with the no call, looked like there was contact again. Pass into Williamson, puts up the shot off the back of the iron, loose. Queens come away with it. Pass up ahead to Hayden, dumps it off to Edgman. Ball passed in, Edgman now back out on the wing to Hayden. All tipped away momentarily by Jones, but Wayland Baptist keeps it. Ball at the low post. No good, tipped back to Cooper, who puts up the shot, gets it to drop, and draws the foul. Foul will be called on Edie. That will be her first. Team's second foul. So Cooper at the line for the and one. 7:06 to play here in the first quarter. Shot is up and good. 6-2 now the lead for Wayland Baptist. Pass knocked away with the steal. Into the lane, shot up. It's good. Edgman puts it up 8-2. McCaskill with the ball. Ball across midcourt. Quintero with it in the corner. Now back out to Edie. High post to McCaskill, crosses it across to Williamson, puts it up and in for the basket. 8-4. Full court pressure by the Lady Aggies. Ball pushed ahead past midcourt, shot up. Simbine with the long two, 10-4 now the score. Jones with the ball. Pass up ahead, tipped away. Edie able to bring it in. McCaskill for three, misses everything. Quintero saves it on the backside. Gets it back to McCaskill underneath, and she draws a foul. So she'll go to the line for two shots. Foul will be on Caitlin Edgman. That will be her first foul. So McCaskill at the line for two shots. First shot is up and good. So a 6-foot junior forward from Claude, Texas, number 33, Jenna Cooper came in. Long pass ahead, shot is up and good by Edgman, and Flying Queens in transition found some easy baskets that way. 12-5 now, under 6 to play here in the first quarter. Ball tipped away, another steal. As Cooper knocked that away from Quintero, not underneath, shot too strong off the glass. Cooper with the rebound. Cooper actually wearing number 31. It says 33 on the roster. Shot up and good. Loose ball on the court, Flying Queens with it. Back outside. And a 3-second call. Back into the game for the Aggies. They're in for the first time, a 5'3" freshman guard from Las Vegas, New Mexico, number 11, Brianna Marquez. I did have the wrong name on number 31. That's a 6'1" senior post from Mozambique, Laki Samo. 12-7 the score. Lady Aggies trailing, three from the left wing, no good. Rebounded by Simbine. Pass ahead, ball into the post. The whip around, ball loose as it went through Simbine's hands. Jones there to make the grab. McCaskill inside. Samo puts up the shot. No good. Left it a little short. Rebounded by Simbine. Spin in the lane. And the foul is going to be called on Jones. That'll be her first. Team's third foul. Checking in for the Lady Aggies. A 5'8" freshman guard from Amarillo, Texas, number 15, Mariah Williams. So Caitlin Edgmond at the line. First free throw up and good. 4:39 left to play here first quarter. Second one drops in as well. 14-7 now the score. Flying Queens with the lead. McCaskill trying to beat the 10-second call. Gets it ahead. Edie with it now all the way to the block. Puts up the shot. Left it short. Tapped out. Long pass ahead into the offensive end. And that's going to be a travel call on Cooper. Now in for the Aggies. A 5'6" sophomore guard from Oakland, California, number 5, Bianca Camello. And number 21, a 5'4" senior guard from Stratford, Texas, Vanessa Gonzalez. Ball on the wing. Now back up top. Drive to the free throw line. Kick back outside. Shot clock under 10. Kick outside. Open for 3. Off the front of the rim. No good. Simbine with the rebound of Gonzalez's 3. Dump across the lane, back outside, looked at the 3. Now at the high post, shot is up by Cooper, no good. Rebounded by Camello. There's a drive to the block, kick outside. Baseline jumper, no good by Williams. Queens back the other way quickly. Now set their offense up. Ball into the post to Simbine. She'll turn baseline side, banks it up and in. 16-7 now the score, just under 3 to play here in the first quarter. Still full court pressure. Gonzalez leaves it for Marquez. Now Camello with it. Baseline drive, the floater up, little too strong, gets her own rebound. And a foul from behind as Camello put up the shot and then got her own rebound. That's going to be on Simbine. Kaylee Edgman, number 34, back into the game, as well as number 15, Angel Hayden. Number 13, Jessica Metcalf, also in the game. For the Flying Queens, three-pointer up from the deep wing. It's good. Vanessa Gonzalez. 16-10 now the score. 2:15 to play here in the first quarter. Ball on the right wing. Now back up top. Opposite wing. Pass too strong. Grabbed behind by Camello. Lady Aggies quickly the other way. Ball back on the wing, another 3. It's good. Gonzalez with back-to-back 3s, and it's a 3-point game. And a steal. Aggies with it back now. Shot in the lane, no good. Flying Queens with the ball now. Cross midcourt, looking to trap. Unable to. Ball kicked outside. Looked at the 3, goes to the free throw line, pulls up for the jumper, and it is good. Ashlyn Shelley, number 23, with that basket. 18-13 now the score. 1:23 left to play here in the first quarter. Ball across midcourt. Drive, kick across, another 3. Gonzalez No good on that one. Ball up top, three-pointer from the top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Williams. Under a minute left here, first quarter. Marquez over to Williams. Now Gonzalez back to Williams. Marquez with it, under 10. Three by Samo, no good. About 5 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Shot falls flat off the back iron, but does drop in for Sembine. 20-13 now, 20 seconds to play. Marquez with the drive, loses control, ball back the other way. Flying Queens with it, under 15 seconds left. Now under 10, into the low block, turns baseline side, it's good. 3 seconds, last shot is up, no good, and that's the end of the first quarter. Wayland Baptist leads Oklahoma Panhandle State University 22-13.
Dear Santa, I've been a good dad this year.
Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I was asking Santa for a new phone this year.
That's cute. But right now, PTCI can give you $800 off new phones and new unlimited plans.
Really?
Now, get up to $800 off the newest phones for current and new PTCI customers. Call 800-562-2556 today and get yours.
To Simbine with 7 points. She was 3 of 4 from the floor and 1 of 1 from the line. Caitlin Edgman with 6 points for the Lady Aggies. Vanessa Gonzalez off the bench hit a pair of threes as she was 2 of 3 from three-point range. Drive to the block, puts up the shot, too strong. Gets her own rebound though on the backside, tied up by the Lady Aggies, goes back up, too strong again, rebounded by the Flying Queens again. No good. Aggies finally come away with it. Quick outlet pass back the other way. Drives to the free throw line. Back outside. McCaskill with it. Shot too strong. And a tie up on the floor. That'll be a jump ball. Ball will stay with the Aggies. Pass back out top. Now into the corner. Three-pointer is up by Williams. No good. Long rebound. Outlet pass. Queens back the other way quickly. Now Simbine with it on the baseline. Looks to drive. Spins in the lane. Puts up the fadeaway. No good. That shot was affected by Marquez's defense. She saves that one from going out of bounds after Samo's rebound. So Marquez with it at the point. Ball on the wing, now into the post to Samo. Passes in the lane, McCaskill puts it up, too short. Rebounded by Edgman. Deep three, no good. Rebounded by Gonzalez. Quick pass ahead. Baseline floaters up, no good. Gets their own rebound. And then rebounded by Cooper. Back the other way. Simbine pulls up free throw line. Too strong. Rebounded by Samo. Drive inside, stolen away. Long pass ahead. As Cooper tries to chase it down. Won't be able to get a quick basket. Pass into the lane, drive across, puts it up off the glass. And Caitlin Edgman puts it up and in. We've got a timeout on the floor. 7:54 left to play in the first half. It's Wayland Baptist 24, Panhandle State 13.
Do you dread the cold of winter? Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today. Some restrictions apply.
So back out of the timeout. Lady Aggies have reinserted their entire starting lineup back in. Into the corner, Quintero looked at the three, drives underneath, dumps it to McCaskill, spins, baseline side, no good. Ball still loose underneath. Simbine comes away with it for the Flying Queens. She'll bring it all the way up. Nobody stops her, drives all the way to the hoop, leaves it too strong though. McCaskill with the rebound. Jones brings it across midcourt, dumps it off to Edie, lays it up and in. Good transition basket for the Lady Aggies, and that ends a little bit of a scoring drought now. 24-15 Lady Aggies trail, 7:10 to play here in the first half. Ball out top to Cooper. Cooper gets a screen, dumps it inside. Edgman drives to the hoop. Kaylee Edgman drops it in. 26-15 now the score. Just under 7 to play here in the first half. Quintero with it in the corner. Picked up her dribble, looking for some help. Gets it to Williamson. Now back out top to Jones. Dump back down underneath to Williamson. Too high off the glass, no good. Ball loose. Hayden comes away with it for the Queens. There's the three-pointer, no good. Hayden with the rebound, back outside. Three-pointer by Edgman, no good. Ball batted around. Jones comes away with the rebound. Long pass ahead to 80. Now to McCaskill in the corner. Three-pointer by McCaskill, no good. Rebound on the backside by Cooper. Ball on the wings, its way down through the cylinder. 30-15 now the score. Wayland Baptist with the lead. Caskill with it in the corner. Pass intercepted as she tried to pass across. Hayden takes it coast to coast for the lay-in. Timeout on the floor. 4:16 left to play in the half. Wayland Baptist leads OPSU 32-15. So back after the timeout. Aggies ball. Jones with it on the wing. Gets it over to 80, looks to drive. Fall away jumper, left it short. Rebounded on the backside by Shelley. Quick pass ahead at the free throw line. The jumper is good by Mason. 34-15. The Queens have really pulled away. This was a 16-13 game at one point. Quintero from three from the wing, no good. 80 with the rebound. Shot from the free throw line by Jones, too strong. Rebounded by Hayden. She'll bring it across midcourt. Jones guarding tightly, pass into the lane. She'll go left-handed. It's up and good by Mason. 36-15 with just over 3 minutes left to play. Quintero on the wing. Marquez with it now. Williams leaves it for 80. Back to Marquez. Pack underneath to 80, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Wayland Baptist. Three-pointer is up for Shelley. Long rebound there by Hayden. 2.5 left in the first half. Wide open at the free throw line, no good by Cooper. Rebound put back up and in by Schultz. And she beat two Aggie defenders there for that one, 38-15. Three-pointer from the corner, in and out. Marquez couldn't get that one to drop, rebounded by Cooper. Into the post. Drive to the block, back outside now. Now into the post to Cooper. Turnaround jumper is good. 40-15. A 24-2 run has blown this one wide open. Quintero for three from the corner, too strong. Rebounded on the backside by Mason, but stepped out of bounds. Samo back into the game for the Aggies, as well as Camello. Jones with it now on the wing. Back up top to Williams. Kicks it over to Quintero. Shot clock's at 5. Jones with it up top. They've got to put it up. Puts up a desperation three, and it gets it to go. Camello hits it right as the buzzer goes off. 40-17. I guess they'll say that was just a 2. No, they put it up to 18 now. 1 minute left in the half. Baseline drive, lost control, gathers it back in, back up top. Ball into the post, guarded tightly though. Ball knocked away by Samo. Ball on the floor, Flying Queens shot is up and good by Edgman. 42-18 now the score. 30 seconds left here in the first half. Jones looks to drive baseline, kicks it out top, into the corner, open for three. Quintero just a bit too strong. Rebounded by Hayden on the backside. Under 20 seconds left here in the half. Kicks it back out for three from Edgemont. No good, too strong. Tip back outside. Edgemont with it now. Three-pointer up by Shelley. Leaves it short. Rebounded, put back up and in by Edgemont. And that is the half. A big deficit for the Lady Aggies at the half. They trail Wayland Baptist 44-18. We'll be back with the second half.
Do you dread the cold of winter? Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today.
Some restrictions apply.
We've got a winner.
second half. We'll go over some halftime stats for you here. See, Lady Aggies trailing 44-18 at the half. Lady Aggies were just 18.4% from the field, as they were 7 of 38, 3 of 12 from 3, and 1 of 3 on free throws. In that second quarter, they were just 2 of 17 for 11.8%. As they really struggled, and just 1 of 7 from three-point range, as they had to take a lot of outside shots, as Wayland Baptist's length is really giving them a lot of trouble. To counter that, Wayland Baptist shot 44% from the field, 19 of 43 in that first half. And where they're struggling is at the three-point line. They're 0 of 7 for 3 points. They are 6 of 6 from the free throw line. They're out-rebounding the Aggies 34-18, and it collected 6 steals to just 2 on the Panhandle State side. They've also gathered in 8 assists as a team to just 5 for the Aggies as well. Points in the paint, Wayland Baptist 24 to only 8 for OPSU. Points on turnovers, Wayland Baptist 12 to 3 for OPSU. Second chance points, Wayland with 7, OPSU with 4. Fast break points, each team with 2. Points off the bench, pretty even. Wayland with 10, OPSU with 9. In fact, their leading scorer is off the bench, as Vanessa Gonzalez is 2 of 3 from three-point range. She leads the team with 6 points. Rebounds for the Lady Aggies, Kasha McCaskill, Mariah Williams, and Lackey Samo all have 3 apiece to tie for the team lead. For Wayland Baptist, it's all inside. Fatou Simbine, 3 of 7 from the field for 7 points and 5 rebounds. Jenna Cooper with 7 points and 6 rebounds. But one of their guards, number 15, Angel Hayden, leads the team in rebounds with 9. She also leads the team with 3 steals. Jenna Cooper has already gathered in 7 assists in the game. So here we are ready to start the second half. Ball will belong to Wayland Baptist. Hayden with the ball out top for the Flying Queens. Ball in the deep corner. Now back up top, inside to Simbine. Baseline turnaround jumper is good. 46-18 now the score. Still full court pressure. McCaskill has it across midcourt. Jones puts up the 3, leaves it a little short. Rebounded by Hayden. Cooper pushes ahead all the way in the lane. Williams defends there. Williamson. But the follow-up shot by Kaylee Edgman is good. 48-18 now the score. McCaskill up to Quintero, who drives baseline up and underneath, left it short. Edgman with the rebound. Now at the high post, Kaylee Edgman. Now underneath to Caitlin Edgman. Ball thrown off of Williamson as Hayden saved the possession with that. So they'll inbound underneath their own basket. Quintero with the tie-up as they tried to get the ball into Simbine. Arrow points in favor of the Aggies, so a nice hustle play there by Quintero. Jones brings it across midcourt, gets it ahead to Quintero. Back outside. Now Jones at the top of the key, back to Quintero. Looked at the 3, passes it up. Back to Jones. Skip pass. 80 puts up the shot. Rims out, no good. Ball last touched by Wayland Baptist, so it will stay with Panhandle State. Shot in the lane by McCaskill, no good. Simbine with it to the free throw line, kicks it outside baseline. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Edie. Outlet pass to Jones, she'll push across midcourt. Long pass ahead. McCaskill spins in the lane, left it short. A little bit of contact there, no call. Cooper back the other way with it. Pass stolen away by Quintero. Up ahead to Jones. Cross to Edie. McCaskill with it in the corner. Tipped away by Hayden. It will stay with the Aggies. 7:36 left to play, third quarter. And the Aggies trying to find a way to make up a very big deficit against one of the top-ranked teams in the nation. Flying Queens come in, number 6 in the nation. Williamson with it at the top of the key. Three-pointer from the corner by Edie, in and out. Edgman with it, over to Simbine. Baseline jumper is no good. Rebound on the backside, though, by Kaylee Edgman. Pass into Simbine, banks it up and in, it's good. Checking into the game for the Aggies, number 15, Mariah Williams. 7:05 to play, 50-18 now the score. Williamson with it in the short corner, back outside pass, intercepted by Cooper. Up ahead to Hayden, puts it up, hits underneath the basket. Quintero with the ball, now up ahead to Edie, drives to the hoop, lays it up and in. 50-20 now the score. Just over 6.5 to play. Shot up and good by Kaylee Edgman. As the Flying Queens have been very good in transition. 52-20 now the score. Short corner to McCaskill, back outside. Quintero puts up the three. It's good. 52-23 now. Just over 6 left here in the third. Full court pressure by the Lady Aggies. Long pass ahead, Simbine kicks it over to Hayden. Down low to Cooper. Tied up by Williamson. They'll say jump ball. Number 14, Laura Mason. And number 23, Ashlyn Shelley check in for the Queens. Brianna Marquez checks in for the Aggies. As well as number 5, Bianca Camello. And number 31, Laki Samo. Cooper with it out top. High post to Edgman, gives it back to Cooper, pulls up at the at the free throw line. Rebounded by Samo. Lady Aggies back the other way. On the wing, drives, puts up the floater, left it way short. Aggies can't save it from going out of bounds. Ball back over to the Flying Queens. Cooper with the ball on the wing. Now over to Shelley, down low. Beautiful pass in there to a cutting Caitlin Edgman. 54-23 now the score. Williamson leaves it off for Camello. Into the paint, Samo. Back outside, open for three. Williamson left out. Long rebound to Edgman. Shelley picked up her dribble, tried to get it off. Intercepted by Williamson. Across the lane. Spin by Samo. Left it short, though. Cooper grabs the loose ball. And the pass into the post, too far out in front. Ball turned back over to the Lady Aggies. Simbine checks back into the game, as well as Schultz and Metcalf. 4:34 left here in the third. Marquez drives to the block, back outside to Williamson. Drive by Williams. Marquez with it now. And that's going to be an offensive foul with the push off. That will be her second, team's first of the quarter. 4:12 left in the quarter. Full court pressure again by the Lady Aggies. Schultz passes it ahead to Metcalf across midcourt. Now Schultz comes off the screen. They'll dump it down into the post. Inside spin, no good. Rebounded by Samo. Camelo with the drive, kicks it outside. Three-pointer, no good by Gonzalez. Samo misses the short shot right there. Simbine and Lady Aggies just can't seem to buy a basket tonight, even close in. That partly might be the height of the Queens affecting those shots. Simbine with the putback. 56-23 now the score. Just over 3 minutes left. Pull-up jumper by Marquez, no good. Quickly back the other way. Shelley, now over to Schultz. Three-pointer is up by Metcalf, it's good. 59-23 now the score. Timeout on the floor, 2:44 left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Aggies trail big.
Dear Santa, I've been a good dad this year.
Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I was asking Santa for a new phone this year.
That's cute. But right now, PTCI can give you $800 off new phones and new unlimited plans.
Really?
Now, get up to $800 off the newest phones for current and new PTCI customers. Call 800-562-2556 today and get yours.
Their next home game won't be until January 6th when they host Texas Wesleyan. Lady Aggies' next game is on the road at University of Northern Colorado on December 13th. Drive to the block, the floater up by Camelo, no good. Flying Queens back the other way. Ball on the block, kicked back outside. Three-pointer is up, no good. Simbine batted it to herself, got the rebound, puts it back up, gets it to drop in. 61-23 now the lead for Wayland Baptist. Gonzalez leaves it off for Williams. Williams tied up, a jump ball. Ball will stay with the Aggies. Number 12, Allison Giles checks in for Wayland Baptist. Also coming in for the Aggies for the first time tonight was number 20, Allie Parkhurst. She's in the post right now. They'll kick it to Parkhurst. Now back out top. Deep three as the shot clock was about to run out. Parkhurst with the rebound. Dumps it off to Camelo, drives inside. They'll call the offensive foul. That's her first. Team's second foul. 1:34 left here in the third. Get it across midcourt. Ball on the right wing. Back up top to the left. Metcalf picks up her dribble. High post to Giles. Spins inside, knocked away. Queens able to keep possession, but Gonzalez had knocked away momentarily. Shot clock down to 3. And looked like they were able to get a timeout. Looked like maybe they're calling. Did not look like anybody had possession. They'll say 2 on the shot clock. 1:04 left in the third. 61-23, Wayland Baptist leads Panhandle State.
You've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today. Some restrictions apply.
So 2 seconds on the shot clock. Queens inbounding the ball. 3-pointer put up, that'll be short. Shot clock hit off the top of the rim, so Aggie ball. So nice defensive possession there for Panhandle State. Marquez drives after the hesitation, gets the shot to go. She'll go to the line for the and one after drawing the foul on Schultz. That will be Schultz's first foul, team's first foul. Marquez rattles that one home. And then is called for the foul. 61-25 now the score. And they have fixed the score. It is actually 61-26, as they didn't add the and one. We mentioned the Lady Aggies heading to Northern Colorado for their next game. Then they head to South Florida, where they'll play a couple games against Florida Memorial University and Ave Maria University. Both of those in the Miami area. Drive to the free throw line, kick out for 3. Too strong. Rebound on the backside by Giles. Baseline drive by Mason, kicks it to the corner. 3-pointer is up, no good. Ball bound around. Queens get the rebound again. Metcalf with it this time. Shelley with the ball. Metcalf back with it now. Shot clock is at 5. Baseline drive to the block, tried to kick it inside. So 6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Aggie ball. Pass in across midcourt. Parkhurst with it. Drives in the lane. Puts up the floater. Too strong. No good. And we head to the fourth quarter. It's Wayland Baptist 61, Panhandle State 26.
PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today. Some restrictions apply.
Aggies 3 of 18 in that third quarter, 1 of 6 from three-point range, both those 16%. Wayland Baptist 8 of 19, 42%, 1 of 5 from three-point range. Shot at the baseline, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Jones. Quickly across midcourt. Takes it all the way to the block, puts up the shot, it's good. 61-28 now the score. Aggies still full court pressing. Still putting great effort in there. Ball loose. They'll say off of Parkhurst's leg, so we'll stay with the Queens. Latu Simbine, with that her third quarter scoring, moved up to 15 points, the only player in double figures for either team. Turnaround jumper left short, rebounded and put back up and in by Caitlin Edgman. 63-28 now the score with 9 to play in the contest. Marquez looking to drive inside, dumps it outside to Jones. Williams puts up the three. No good. Hayden with the rebound. Dump into the post over the top. Quick pass outside for three. Too strong. Rebounded by Cooper on the backside. Into the lane. Puts up the hook and gets it to float in there. 65-28. Did miss Emily Segala, number 2, who came in for the Flying Queens. Marquez with the drive. Puts up the shot. And she will be called for her second offensive foul. Williamson checks back in, as well as Edie. Hayden with the ball. Dumps it over the top across midcourt. Oh, nice ball movement for the layup for Kaylee Edgman. 67-28, ball got passed around there. About 4 quick passes, never touched the floor. Got an easy lay-in from it. Edie pulls up free throw line, leaves it short. That might have been partially blocked by Edgman. Checking in for the Aggies. will be a 5'3" freshman guard from Follett, Texas. Number 12, Molly Jones. Quintero checks back in as well. Quintero with it on the wing, looks to drive, kicks it back out to Jones. To the corner, baseline drive, draws the foul. Foul is going to be called on Sigala. So Jones will head to the line for 2 shots. Free throw is good. Second free throw as well. So Jones in the scorebook. Cross midcourt, Sigala, long pass, tipped out of bounds by 80. Cooper looked at the 3, she'll drive, free throw line, puts up the running hook. It is good. 69-30 now the score with a little over 7 to play. Jones kicks it over to Edie. Back up top, over to Quintero. Dumps it inside to Williamson. He's tied up. And a foul called on the reach. They'll call that on Caitlin Edgman. That's her second, team second. Pass into Edie. Back up top. Into Williamson on the block. Backs her way in, puts it up off the glass. 69-32 now the score. Hayden with the ball into the post. Edgman spins back to the right, gets that one to drop in. 71-32 now. High post to Williamson. Turns around, takes the shot. This badly, pass up ahead. Edgman chases it down, goes to put it up. Edie blocks it from behind. It will stay with the Queens. Baseline jumper by Cooper, no good. Jones with the rebound. Able to dribble her way out of traffic. Quintero with it in the corner. Back outside. Edie with it now. Then over to Jones. Williamson with it at the high post. Shot clock under 10. Now at 5. Three-pointer up. And no good by Tatum Jones. Pass inside to Edgman, lays it up and in. 73-32 now the score. Quintero with the drive. Can't quite get the underhand shot to go in. Did draw the foul. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. Parkhurst checks back in for the Aggies. Simbine, Schultz, Metcalf, and Giles back in for the Queens. So that was foul number 3 on Caitlin Edgman. Joe Quintero at the line, leaves that one a little short. 5:02 to play. And that one can't get that one to drop in either. Pass to the low block, now back outside. Three-pointer is up, no good. Rebounded by Parkhurst. Quintero will bring it across. Looks to drive all the way to the hoop. Can't get it to drop in. Rebounded by Giles. Pass up ahead to Simbine. Drives to the hoop. Ball knocked away. Ball loose on the floor. Simbine comes away with it. Schultz drives in and draws a foul. That'll be foul number 2 on Edie. First free throw from Schultz is good. And so is the second. 75-32 now the score. 4.5 left to play. Quintero with the ball on the wing, looking to drive again, kicks it outside to Parkhurst. Splits the defenders, puts up the shot, gets the shooter's roll, and it drops in. 75-34. Ball arching pass into the post. That one blocked by Edie. Kept the ball though as Giles puts it up for a third time and draws a foul. So Quintero called for her first foul, team's third foul. First free throw is up and good. 3:58 left. Second free throw good as well. 77-34 now the score. Quintero with the ball on the wing. Drives inside, kicks out to the corner. Marquez for three. No good, a little too strong on the backside. Rebounded by Giles. Schultz brings it across the midcourt stripe. Ball into the corner to Mason. Lobs it over to Simbine at the high post. She'll drive to the low post, spins inside, had it knocked away. Edie got a hand in there on that one. Quintero with the ball now, looking to drive. She'll pull back out. Three-pointer, a deep one by Jones. No good, left it a little short. Ball tapped around. Simbine comes away with it. Schultz with it, looks to drive. Marquez guards tightly there, comes off the screen. Three-pointer from the corner, well, way too strong. Edie with the rebound. Cross midcourt, passes ahead to Quintero, kicks it outside. Jones for three, it's good. And they'll stop play just a moment to let the subs in. Camelo comes back in for the Aggies. And we do have a timeout on the floor. 2:34 left to play. So I guess we don't have a timeout. Shelley brings it across for Wayland Baptist. Kicks it outside. Now the dump inside to Giles, spins. Parkhurst got a hand on that one. Ball still knocked around. Parkhurst comes away with it. And she got her hand on that one a couple of times. Pass up ahead to Quintero. Drives in the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Nice pass on the cut to Caitlin Edgman for the lay-in. 79-37. Under 2 to play. Deep three, rims out for Marquez. Pass into the paint. Back outside. Back inside to Giles again. Puts it up baseline side. And it drops in. 81-37, a minute and a half left. Marquez. Back over to Camelo, who puts up the shot, no good. Ball back over to Wayland Baptist. Gonzalez checks in. And Segala checks in for Wayland Baptist. 1:13 to play. Schultz with it on the wing. Back up top, Metcalf for 3 at the top of the key. No good. Parkhurst with the rebound. Gonzalez pushes ahead. Marquez skip pass. Over to Jones. Now back up top. Drive by Marquez. Puts it up and in with the circus shot. She'll go to the line for the and one. That one's going to be called on Metcalf. And converts the three-point play, 81-40. Pass underneath. Good transition. Giles lays it up and in, 83-40. Marquez skip pass. Jones for 3 from the corner, no good, a little too strong. Rebound by Shelley, under 20 seconds left to play. And that's going to be the ball game as the Aggies are going to drop to 3-4 overall, 1-4 in the Sooner Athletic Conference. The number 6 ranked Flying Queens are going to improve to 11-1, 5-0 in the Sooner Athletic Conference. They'll stay in first place. Stick around, we're going to talk to Coach Esparza here in just a moment.
warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today.
Some restrictions apply.
Dear Santa, I've been a good dad this year.
Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I was asking Santa for a new phone this year.
That's cute. But right now, PTCI can give you $800 off new phones and new unlimited plans.
Really?
Now, get up to $800 off the newest phones for current and new PTCI customers. Call 800-562-2556 today and get yours.
Campus of Oklahoma Panhandle State University. It is now time for the men's action as the Wayland Baptist Pioneers have come to town to take on your Oklahoma Panhandle State University Aggies. Wayland Baptist comes in with a 6-3 overall record. They're 3-1 in the Sooner Athletic Conference. Panhandle State sitting at 5-4 overall and 2-2 in the Sooner Athletic Conference. So obviously tonight is a big matchup for both of these teams as they try to position themselves within the conference and also for the postseason conference tournament. We'll go ahead and give you the starters for the visitors from Wayland Baptist. A 6-foot junior guard from DeSoto, Texas, number 3, R.J. Mason. A 6'3" sophomore guard from Lubbock, Texas, number 14, Jordan Brannon. A 6'1" sophomore guard from Huffman, Texas, number 22, Gage Hulse. A 6'7" freshman guard from Pottsboro, Texas, number 23, Jackson Reeser. And a 6'8" senior center from Waco, Texas, number 40, Jabril Washington. Pioneers are coached by Clint Gallion, and he is assisted by Justin Graham. And now the starters for your Oklahoma Panhandle State University Aggies. At guard, a 6'4", 180-pound junior from Tulsa, Oklahoma, number 3, Waquan Elliott. A 6'6", 195-pound junior from Missouri City, Texas, number 4, Austin Chapman. A 6', 175-pound junior from Oklahoma City, number 5, Alfred Alcanama. A 6'5", 215-pound junior forward from Bridgetown, Barbados, number 12, Justin Pyle. And a 6'7", 195-pound freshman from Portugal, number 15, Rodrigo Cristo. The Aggies are coached by head coach Mark Laird. He is assisted by Elijah Boone. So a big one here tonight for the Aggies. Trying to move their conference record up to 3-2, which would match Wayland Baptist, who sits at 3-1 in the conference right now. Aggies getting their final instructions from Coach Laird before they take the court. So it will be Washington for the Pioneers and Pyle for the Aggies. Pyle doesn't even jump, as quite a height advantage there for Washington. So opening possession of Washington ball, they get to Washington, put up blocked. That was blocked by Cristo from behind. Drive, kick back outside, looked at the three, now he'll kick it back outside, and they'll reset the offense with Akanama up top at the point. Akanama spins, free throw line, kicks it back outside. Elliott with the ball now, looks to drive, kicks it back outside. Shot clock down to 2, three-pointer from the corner is good by Cristo. Aggies take a 3-0 lead, full court man pressure. Pass ahead as they break the press. Brannon with it, guarded tightly after he picked up the dribble. Drive, kick down low to Washington, outside three from the corner. Oh, so they answer the Aggie three with a three of their own, as that was Mason who hit that one. Akanama with it, kicks it back outside. Ball on the left wing, now back up top. Cristo from three from there. Back-to-back threes, 6-3 Aggies, and Cristo's feeling it early on. Drive, baseline with it, back outside, three-pointer, open again, and gets that one to drop in. So Mason has a pair of threes as well, and we're tied back up at 6 apiece. 18-15 left to play here in the first half. Ball kicked back into the corner. Powell leaves it for Cristo. He'll pull up for the wing three, no good, left that one a little short. Saved from going out of bounds by Chapman. Kicks it back in the corner now, Chapman with it. Back outside. Shot clock under 10. Now at 5, spin, shot in the lane. Gets that one to dribble in as Elliott puts it up and in. 8-6 lead for the Aggies. Reeser with it out top. Tipped away momentarily, got it back. Pulse with it. Now over to Brannon, who leaves it for Mason. Pass inside, Washington dunks that one home. Timeout on the floor, 17-15 left to play first quarter. We're all tied up at 8 apiece.
Dear Santa, I've been a good dad this year.
Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I was asking Santa for a new phone this year.
That's cute. But right now, PTCI can give you $800 off new phones and new unlimited plans.
Really?
Now, get up to $800 off the newest phones for current and new PTCI customers. Call 800-562-2556 today and get yours.
So Aggies with the ball out of the timeout. Akanama with it. Ball kicked into the corner, Cristo. Chapman leaves it off, ball stolen away and slips on the ground, and we've got a timeout on the floor to avoid the turnover. 16:49 left to play. Still tied up at 8 apiece.
Do you dread the cold of winter? Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi.
Aggies bring in several subs. 5'9" senior from Langston, Oklahoma, DK Sumo in the game. Sophomore number 24, Jonathan Frazier in the game as well. Offensive foul. Drawn there by DK Sumo. Ball back over to the Aggies. Also in for the first time, number 2, Jalen Thomas. A sophomore out of Amarillo, Texas. Also in the game, Number 25 from Lithuania, Antanas Tamulis. Aggies a little lackadaisical at the offensive end. Lose control and turnover. Self-inflicted wound there on the turnover. Mason will bring up the ball for the Pioneers. Guarded tightly there. Aggies looking to trap there. Baseline drive, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Frazier. Lose control of it. Pioneers come away with it. Reeser leaves it off for Mason, drives in lane, kicks to the corner. Three-pointer up by Hulse, no good. Rebounded by Ellis. Leaves it for Thomas. Now back outside to Frazier. Ball into the corner, Thomas. Shot clock at 10, pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Elliott puts it up and in. Aggies take a 10-8 lead. Long pass ahead, baseline. Cross-court pass. Ball tipped away there by Thomas. Aggies take back possession. Long pass ahead to Ellis. Mullis with it. Now back over to Thomas. Frazier. Pull up at the free throw line is good by Thomas. 12-8 Aggies lead, 14:52 to play. Reeser kicks it back outside, open for three. No good. Rebound by Sumo. And a foul call. Ball will stay with the Aggies. Foul will be called on Brannon. Cristo checks back in, as well as Pyle. Washington back in for the Pioneers. Also in, number 32, Thad Odo. Number 1, Javorian Miller. And number 12, Josh Cervantes. Thomas slides on the floor, so he'll be called for the travel. Ball turned back over to the Pioneers. 14:27 left on the first half clock. All across the midcourt stripe on the man pressure the Aggies were applying. Miller with it out top, guarded tightly there by Ellis, who's been a defensive specialist for the Aggies for his entire career here. He's a fifth year senior. That's going to be a foul called. That's going to be on Ellis. Checking back in for the Aggies. Elliott, Chapman, and Alkaname in for the Pioneers. Number 24, Dylan McDougal. 14:04 to play. 12-8 the score. Aggies lead. Aggies given a bench warning. Ball into the corner. Hulse drives into the lane, kicks it outside. Three-pointer is up, rims out, rebounded by Elliott. Aggies quickly across midcourt. Drive and draws a foul. Alkanama will go to the line for 2 shots, and they will call that on Hulse. That'll be his first foul, team's 3rd foul. So Alcanama at the line for 2 shots. First free throw, no good. Reeser checks back into the game for the Pioneers. And Alcanama misses both on that trip. Aggies lead stays at 4. Hulse looks to go baseline, cut off there by Cristo. Ball inside to the post. Shot is up and in. That was Reeser who put that one in. 12-10 now the score. 13.5 to play. Alcanama with the fall away from about 10. No good. Reeser with the rebound. Reeser with the ball, kicks it to the corner. Three-pointer is up. No good. Cervantes has missed a couple of those. Long pass to Alcanama. Beautiful for the lay-in. 14-10 Aggies lead. 13 minutes left here in the first half. Ball across midcourt. Cervantes kicks to the corner to McDougal, puts in the 3. It's a 1-point game, 14-13. Pyle with it up top, looks to drive, spins at the free throw line, gives it up. Alcanama back with it now to Pyle. Coach Laird calls out the offense if he wants. They'll reset with Alcanama at the point. Chapman with it. Pull up from the top of the key. Elliott puts it in for 3. Looks like there may be a taunting call called on Elliott. We'll have to see. That'll be his first foul, team's second foul. 17-13. So Gage Hulse will go to the line. Gets that one to rattle home. So Hulse gets them both. We're back to a 2-point game. Mason checks back in for the Pioneers. Checking in for the Aggies. Tamoulis. Ball across the midcourt stripe. Three-pointer from Mason in the corner. No good. Rebound on the backside. They'll call the foul on McDougal. That'll be his first, team's 4th foul. 12:06 left here in the half. Aggie ball, Aggie lead by 2. Ball on the wing, Chapman with it. Over to Elliott. Pyle pulls up for 3. It's good. 20-15. 11:45 to play here in the half. Aggies still looking to pressure the ball. Pass, ball loose, tipped over to Reeser, who takes it in for the dunk. 20-17 now the score. Ball out top, Elliott. Leaves it for Chapman, pulls up for 3, no good. Ball loose, oh, nice rebound there by Pyle. Alcanama with it, baseline. Kicks it back outside. Shot clock at 10, the floater, banks it in. Elliott puts it up and in, 22-17 now the score. Up ahead, Mason kicks it up ahead. McDougal with it, drives in the lane, puts up the hook shot, no good. Akanama with the rebound. Pass ahead to Chapman, takes it into the lane, kicks it outside. From the corner, three, no good. Pyle tries to tap it back up in. Loose ball to Akanama with the rebound and the putback. 24-17 now the score. 10.5 to play in the half. Mason kicks it to McDougal. Now Cervantes with it outside. Back to Reeser. He'll go baseline. Kicks it back outside. Cervantes for three. Gets that one to hit. 24-20 now the score as we reach the midway point of the first half. Elliott with the ball. Three-pointer is up. Camulus left that one a little short. A little too quick probably on that shot. Cervantes pulls up for three, and he drains it with Chapman right there in his face. 1 point game. Aggies holding on to that lead. Akanama with the ball. Looking for a gap, drives, dumps it off for Pyle. Pyle wasn't ready, ball out of bounds off of Pyle. Ball back over to the Pioneers. Mass subs by both teams. As Sumo Ellis come back into the game, as well as Frazier and Thomas. Washington back in for the Pioneers, as well as Brannon. Pull up at the free throw line, extended, no good, rebounded by Sumo. Now around Thomas, baseline jumper's good. 26-23, 9 minutes left to play here in the half. Miller with it, trapped, steps through, ball into the corner, open for three, rims out, rebounded though, loses control though, ball back over to the Aggies. Odo had it, but couldn't control it. Cristo comes back in for the Aggies. 8:46 to play here in the half. Sumo with it. Ellis now in the corner with it. Cristo on the wing. Ball to the opposite corner. Pull up. Thomas can't get that one to go. Ball bounding around. Pioneers come away with it. Mason with the rebound. Drive by Miller. He's going to be called for the offensive foul. DK Sumo draws the charge. That'll be Miller's first foul, team's fifth foul. 8:15 to play. Thomas with the ball on the right wing. Back up top. Now over to Ellis. Thomas steps in the lane, puts up the floater, no good. Rebounded by Brannon. It was kind of a forced shot there by Thomas. Ill-advised. Miller with the ball on the wing. Now back out top. They'll dump it into the post. Odu trying to see what he can do with it. Gets it back out to Mason, who goes baseline, lays it up and in. We're back to a 1 point game, 26-25. Quickly up ahead. Sumo saves it from going out of bounds. Back to Ellis, slipped a little bit. Frazier with the ball, puts it up and in. 28-25, 7:10 to play in the half. Long pass ahead. Floater tried to do the alley-oop to Washington. Nice defense by the Aggies, though. Sumo with it. Back outside to Thomas. Drives in the lane. Puts up the shot. Had to adjust it, though, as Odo checked in front of that one. Brannon with the ball. Guarded tightly there by Cristo. Tried the lob, knocked away by Frazier. Pyle, Elliott check back in for the Aggies. 6:33 left in the half. Aggies still leading by 3. Washington dumps it into Odo. Left short on the shot. Good defense there by Pyle. Elliott gives it to Cristo, drives to the hoop, lays it up, no good. Left it just a little bit short. Odo brings it across midcourt. Drive to the lane, up and in by Brannon. He draws a foul. He'll go to the line for the and one. They're going to call that on Cristo. Number 15, Amin Ben Saleh checks into the game. Cervantes back in as well for the Pioneers. 6:10 to play here in the half. Brannon with an opportunity on the and one to tie the game up. And he does. That was the first foul on Cristo, only the 3rd foul on the Aggies. Quickly the other way, Ellis with it. Back over to Cristo. Elliott now with the ball up top, drives, kicks out to Pyle. He'll put up the 3, in and out. Rebound by Miller. Ball on the wing. And Saleh drives in the lane, then kicks out. Three from the corner by Brannon is good, and the Pioneers take the lead, 31-28. Cristo with it, fakes the 3, tried to kick, but pass is too high and out of control to Pyle. Akanama and Chapman back into the game for Panhandle. 5:27 left in the half. Cervantes brings it across midcourt. Akanama cuts off the dribble, gets it off to Brannon. Now on the wing. 3-pointer is up and good by Ben Saleh, right over Chapman. 34-28 as the Pioneers start to heat up here in the latter part of the first half. Chapman. Ball over to Elliott. Looks to drive, splits the defenders, blocked by Miller. Miller at the point. And that's going to be an offensive foul called on Brannon. Timeout on the floor, 4:40 left to play here in the half. It's Wayland Baptist 34, Panhandle State 28.
PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today. Some restrictions apply.
So out of the timeout, Aggie ball, trailing by 6 points. Sumo with the ball, over to Akanama. Akanama with it, finds a gap, spins in the lane, puts up the shot, no good, gets his own rebound, but he'll be called for the foul as he went over the back of Cervantes. That's his first, team's 4th foul. 4:15 left in the half. Aggies in need of a stop here. Ball up top. Hulse kicks it baseline to Miller, who looks to drive. Up and underneath, and got that one to crawl in. 36-28, under 4 to play in the half. Three-pointer by Sumo, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Hulse. Back out front, Washington hands it off to Miller. Back to Washington, that's gonna be a blocking foul. They'll call that on Elliott as Washington didn't have anywhere to land. That will be his second, team's 5th foul. Pyle back into the game. Chapman as well. And stepping out of bounds is Hulse. The ball back over to the Aggies as Thomas checks back in. Ball around the perimeter. Sumo with it in the corner. Gets it back to Pyle, who drives. Kicks back outside. Thomas with it at the free throw line. Spins underneath. And Pyle can't quite put that one back in. And they're going to call the jump ball. Chapman and Thomas tied up. Reeser there. Ball will stay with the Aggies as the arrow points in their favor. 3:08 left in the half. Aggies need to end this scoring drought. Sumo with it. Chapman now. Elliott gets it back to Akanama. Chapman drives, kicks to the corner to Sumo, puts up the 3. It's good. 36-31 as they cut the lead to 5 with under 3 to play. McDougal gets it up to Bensala. The pass. Oh, intercepted by Pyle. Aggies in transition. Picks up his dribble, leaves it outside for Elliott. Now over to Chapman, back to Elliott. Sumo looks to drive. Kicks back outside. Chapman with the ball now on the wing. Drives, kicks outside. Thomas drives. Can't get that one to drop in. McDougal with the rebound. Driving the lane, leaves it over for Washington. Too strong though. Pyle's going to be called for the reach foul. Ellis comes back into the game. That was the first foul on Pyle, team's 6th foul. Also in for the Aggies for the first time tonight. A 6-foot, 175-pound junior guard from Fernillo, New Mexico. Number 11, Reyes Ludi Herrera. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Pioneers. 1:50 to play. 5-point lead for the Pioneers. Ball tipped away. Herrera lays it up and in, so comes into the game and quickly makes his impact with a steal and a basket. Timeout on the floor, 1:39 to play. It's Wayland Baptist 36, Panhandle State 33.
And new unlimited plans.
Really?
Now, get up to $800 off the newest phones for current and new PTCI customers. Call 800-562-2556 today and get yours.
So out of the timeout, Pioneer ball. Aggies trailing by 3. And I about took that one in the face. That one got kicked out of bounds and right over my head. Ball will remain Pioneer ball. Into the back court to Mason, who will bring it across. Ball kicked again by Ellis. That'll reset the play clock, shot clock. So they'll reset it to 20. Ball stolen away by Pyle. Ball on the floor. Pioneers come away with it. McDougal with the drive, puts up the floater, banks it up and in. 38-33, 1:10 to play here in the half. Chapman over to Ellis. Back quickly around the perimeter. Ellis with it in the corner. Thomas with it. Herrera. Dump it into the low post. Pyle with it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Spins inside, puts up the shot. Draws the foul on Washington. Good ball movement on that possession by the Aggies. And getting the ball into the post. Pyle able to draw the foul on the taller defender there. At the line. See if we can make it count with a couple of free throws. First one is good. Checking back in for the Aggies. Tamoulis and Akanama. Brannon back in for the Pioneers. 42.4 seconds left to play in the half. Aggies trail by 4. Pyle at the line. One more shot. And it is a 3-point game. Pressure by the Aggies, full court. Ball inbound, stolen away by Akanama, throws it back into Pyle. In the lane, puts up the shot, and a blocking foul on McDougal. Or on Holst, number 22. And that was kind of the same call that Pyle got called for at the other end, where he didn't have anywhere to land. So Pyle back at the line. And can't get that one to drop in. That was number 2 on Holst, their team's 8th foul. 38.1 left to play here in the half. Pyle makes that one. 3 of 4 at the line. 2-point game. Ball inbound. McDougal gets it to Miller across the timeline. Now Brannon up top with it. Gets it back to Mason. Kicks it outside. And Holst with the ball, and he's going to draw the foul. That'll be on Ellis. That'll be his second. Team's 7th foul. So that will put Holst at the line for the 1-and-1. Ellis will check out. Sumo checks in. Holst misses the front end. Rebounded, though, by Reeser. Puts it up. No good. Ball tipped around. Pyle comes away with it. 15 seconds left. Thomas with it. They'll call for one shot. Now under 10. Comes off the screen. Thomas splits the defenders, puts it off the glass, drops it in with 3 seconds left. And we head to the half. We're all tied up at 38 apiece. We'll be back with the second half after this short break.
Hey, yo, speak up. You drag them back forth, take them back, then a switch. Everyone has to take a turn righty and pull.
Coordinating the offense in the game.
At court, Eric. Everyone's on that court. Everyone on that court.
I know she did.
If you could say anything to Joe Biden, what would you say?
I've been a good dad this year.
Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I was asking Santa for a new phone this year.
That's cute. But right now, PTCI can give you $800 off new phones and new unlimited plans.
Really?
Now, get up to $800 off the newest phones for current and new PTCI customers. Call 800-562-2556 today and get yours.
And we are back, just about ready for the start of the second half. All knotted up at 38 here. We've got a very evenly matched game. We mentioned coming into this, Aggie sitting at 2-2 in the Sooner Athletic Conference, trying to get on the winning side of things with the 3-2 record in the conference. Wayland Baptist sitting at 3-1. Some of the stats from the half. The visiting Pioneers were 14 of 26 from the field for 53.8%. And shot the same from three-point range as they were 7 of 13. Free throws, they were 3 of 4. For the Aggies, they were 15 of 30 for 50% and 5 of 10 for 50% from three-point range, but also 50% from the free throw line at 3 of 6. Points in the paint, Wayland Baptist with 12, Panhandle State with 10. Points off of turnovers, Wayland with 3, Panhandle with 5. Second chance points, Wayland with none, Panhandle with 9. Fast break points, none for Wayland, 4 for Oklahoma Panhandle State. Bench points, Wayland with 16, Panhandle with 15. Score was tied 5 times, and we've had 1 lead change. Largest lead, Wayland had a 8-point lead with 4:01 left in the half. Panhandle had a 7-point lead with 10:31 left in the half. Individually, nobody in double figures for either team. R.J. Mason leads Wayland Baptist with 8 points. He's 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. Jackson Reeser is the leading rebounder with 3. For the Aggies, Jalen Thomas has 8 points. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Alfred Akanama has 4 rebounds to lead the team, their point guard, and has 4 assists. The Aggies have out-rebounded the Pioneers 16-13. Both teams with 7 total assists. Aggies with 7 steals to just 2 for Wayland Baptist. Both teams with 6 turnovers, 8 personal fouls for Wayland Baptist and 6 for Panhandle State. And we are ready for play. Both teams back out on the court. And as the song that's playing says, we ready for y'all. Pioneers will take possession of the ball to start the second half. Mason inbounds to Brannon into the backcourt. Aggies looking to trap in the half court. Ball loose, almost taken away there by Elliott. Pioneers maintain possession. Now Brannon with it on the left wing. Skip pass, three-pointer is up. Left short, Pyle with the rebound. Akanama with it, pushes ahead to Cristo. Now back up top to Akanama. They'll set their offense. Akanama with the drive, kicks outside to Pyle, who drives in the lane. Fakes, drives in, lays it up and in. Aggies retake the lead, 40-38. Akanama pressuring. The alley-oop too strong, off the glass, rebound. Akanama back with it in transition. Kicks it back outside, Cristo around to Chapman, now down to Pyle. Back outside, three-pointer up by Elliott. It's good! Rattles it home, 43-38 the lead for the Aggies, just over a minute into the second half. Pass, Brannon with it, dumps it underneath. Oh, Washington tried to dunk it home. Defense there for the block, but he did draw the foul. They'll call that on Cristo. That'll be his second, team's first foul of the half. Washington at the line for 2 shots. No good off the back iron on the first. Miller into the game. Reeser goes back to the bench for the Pioneers. Second one is good. 43-39 now the score. Aggies move the ball, drive, kick out. Akanama with it now. Drive, baseline, pull up, and they're going to call the offensive foul on Elliott with the push off. Thomas checks in, as that was number 2 on Elliott. So 43-39, the lead for the Aggies. Full court pressure. Miller passes it up to Brandon. So Hulse gets it back over to Miller. Tried to get it on the give and go. They'll call the kick. .17:57 here left in the contest. Aggies holding on to a 4-point lead. Brandon with the ball up top. Now over to Mason. They'll trap him near midcourt, loses it into the backcourt. Akanama grabs it, dumps it over to Pyle, who has it knocked away. He'll draw the foul. That'll be called on Mason. So the pressure defense pays off there. Pyle at the line. Pyle 3 of 4 at the free throw line so far tonight. And the junior leaves that one a little bit short. A junior from Bridgetown, Barbados. Gets that one to go. 44-39, now the lead for the Aggies. Miller gets it over to Brandon. Back to Miller, looked at the 3. Passes it up over to Hulse. High post, kick back out, now into the corner. 3-pointer by Mason, rims out. Ball knocked loose and will stay with the Pioneers. Referees discussing, making sure possession is correct. Washington with the ball. He'll hand it off to Miller. Now Hulse with it. Kicks it over to Brandon. Miller with it in the corner. Hulse, that pass is out of bounds. Turnover back to the Aggies. Defense does it again as Ellis checks back into the game, as well as Frazier and Tamulis. Ball into the corner to Ellis. Back up top, Sumo with it. Chapman. Now Thomas with it. Try to get it into the post. Ball knocked loose. Thomas saves that one. Off the foot, though, of Tamulis. They'll push ahead. Miller steps in the lane, puts it up too high off the glass. No good. Rebound by Tamaulipas. Kick out, outlet pass to Thomas. Look to pull up. He'll drive in the lane, pulls up for the short jumper. It's good. 46-39. Aggies lead. 16 and a half left to play. Mason with the ball. Long pass to Miller. Miller able to save that one from going out. Back to Washington. Brannon, deep three from the top of the key. It's good as it rims home. 46-42 now the score. Ellis with it, drives, kicks out to Chapman. Chapman lost it momentarily, got it back to Mullis. Leaves it outside for Ellis. Play clock at 12, or shot clock at 12. Chapman. Now Thomas with it. Three, pulls up at the free throw line, left it short, but did hit the rim. Tamaulipas came up with the ball. And they'll call the foul on Tamaulipas. Pyle checks into the game. Reeser and Odo check in for the Pioneers. That was foul number 1 on Tamaulipas. Team's third foul of the half. 15:35 left to play here in the contest. Miller, guarded there by Ellis, gets it off to Brannon, over to Mason. He'll come off the screen, drives baseline, up and underneath, blocked by Pyle. Brannon with it out top, as Reeser was able to get it to him. Underneath, ball knocked loose. Thomas with it now. As Sumo knocked that one loose from behind, drives in there, lays it up. And they'll call that one on Thomas for the charge. His first, team's fourth foul. Exactly 15 minutes left to play. Aggies still holding on to a 4-point lead. Mason with the ball up top. Drives in the lane left-handed, puts one off the glass, draws the blocking foul. Foul will be called on Sumo. So Mason at the line for 2 shots. Sumo's first, team's 5th foul. Free throw is good. Chapman back in for the Aggies. Cervantes back in for the Pioneers. .14:40 left. Sinks them both. And coming in for Mason will be McDougal. 2-point game, Aggies leading. Ellis will bring the ball up for the Aggies. Thomas with it now on the wing. Drives to the hoop, lays it up, no good, but does draw the foul. They will call that on Cervantes. That will be his first, team's second. Thomas with 2 shots. Rattles home the first. 14:28 still to play here. Thomas sinks them both. 48-44 now the lead for Panhandle. Ball across midcourt. Back outside, Cervantes looked at the three. Now he'll kick it to the corner. McDougal pulls up baseline, no good. Odo able to tip it over to Miller. They take the three, no good. Ellis with the rebound, quickly across midcourt. Euro steps, left-handed, no good. In and out, rebounded by Odo. Trapped in the corner, gets out, kicks it across. McDougal drives, puts up the floater in the lane, gets it to drop in. 48-46. Now Thomas with it. Kick to the opposite corner. Chapman with it now on the wing. Sumo drives baseline. Kicks back out to Chapman. He'll pull up for three. Can't quite get it to go. Tapped out. McDougal grabs the rebound. So Miller with it up top. Gets the screen. Drives to the block, puts it up, no good. Sumo comes away with it, up ahead to Ellis, who lays it up and in. Timeout on the floor, 12:47 left in the contest. Panhandle leads Wayland Baptist 50-46.
Winter. Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today.
Some restrictions apply. So out of the timeout, Pioneer ball. Aggies leading by 4. Cervantes with the ball. Akaname guarding. He'll drive it all the way to the block. Draws the foul. Looked like that was going to be called on Chapman. And it is. So 2 shots for Cervantes. Chapman a little late getting across to defend. That's his first foul, team's 6th foul. Cervantes makes the first. Washington back into the game. In and out on the second. Rebound. Aggies back the other way. Akaname with the ball. Now Chapman looks to drive. Kicks it outside. Back out to Chapman. Over to Sumo. Now to Akanama. Chapman with the drive. Kicks out again. They draw the foul. That's going to be on Mason. That'll be his second, team's 3rd foul. Aggies will inbound along the baseline. 12-17 to play. Cristo leaves it outside for Akaname. Fakes the handoff, drives to the block, puts it up over Washington. No good. Washington with the rebound. McDougal cut off there. Sumo got a hand on that ball. Cristo is going to be called for his 3rd as he pushed on Washington. So Washington will go to the line as that's team foul number 7. So they're in the bonus. Pyle will check into the game for Cristo, who will have to come out with that third foul. Washington sinks the first free throw. And second one sits on that back iron and drops in. It's a 1-point lead now for the Aggies. Ball kicked around the perimeter. Sumo over to Chapman in the corner. Now Akanama with it back up top. Sumo for three from the corner. It's good! 53-49 now the lead for the Aggies. Cervantes up ahead to Mason. Back to Cervantes into the corner. McDougal looked to drive, cut off. Cervantes puts up the moving three, no good. Long rebound by Elliott. He'll drive all the way to the hoop, lays it up and in for the basket. 55-49, Aggies extend the lead. McDougal with it up top, comes off the screen. Puts up the shot, no good. Washington with the rebound. Cervantes with it, now up to Mason. Drives inside the lane, no good. They're calling for the charge. Pyle draws the charge. Will come back into the game. That's the third foul on Mason as Brannon checks back into the game, as well as Mensala. 10:51 still in the contest. 6-point lead for the Aggies. And to clean up a little bit of a mess out on the floor. Ball around the perimeter. Back to Chapman in the corner. Now to the opposite side. Powell with it in the post now. Goes inside, put up the shot, and Akanama tried to get the putback, excuse me. Cervantes has it knocked away by Elliott. Akanama with it now on the wing. Spins, puts up the shot baseline, left it a little short. Washington with the rebound. Mason quickly back the other way. Cervantes for three from the wing, no good, but he's fouled by Ellis. So he'll go to line 3 shots. Foul number 3 on Ellis, team's 8th foul. Cervantes sinks the first. Second one good as well. Thomas checks back in, as well as Ludi Herrera. So Cervantes' third free throw is good. He sinks all 3 to make it a 3-point lead for the Aggies. Ellis, now Chapman with it in the corner, quickly around opposite side of the perimeter, baseline drive cut off, back up top to Ellis. Chapman on the wing, drives, shot is blocked. Ball will stay with the Aggies as Cristo checks in. That shot was partially blocked by Bensala. Miller checks back in for the Pioneers. 9:35 left to play. Aggies with a 3-point lead. And the inbounds pass, no good. It's going to be turned back over to the Pioneers. Try to get it to Ludi Herrera. Misread each other on that one. Ball goes out of bounds. Full court pressure again for Panhandle State. Pulls up for three. Rims out. Washington with the rebound. Gets it back. Ellis with the rebound. Ball taken away. Gets it back, though. Drives all the way up. Right-handed layup. No good, but he does draw the foul on Miller. So T.C. Ellis will go to the line for 2 shots. That is foul number 2 on Miller. First free throw from Ellis, nothing but net. Cervantes and Reeser check back into the game for the Pioneers. Second free throw, good as well. That extends the Aggie lead to 5. Hulse bringing it up. Gets it across the timeline to Cervantes. Guarded tightly there by Thomas. Hulse backs out. Kicks it to the corner. Cervantes open for 3. No good. Rebounded by Ellis. Aggies quickly across the timeline. Ludi Herrera for 3. No good off the back iron. Rebounded by Bensala. Tipped away by Ellis, but it will stay with the Pioneers. Elliott with the ball. Or Elliott into the game for the Aggies. 8:32 to play. Ludi Herrera tapped that one away momentarily, but Pioneers with it. Brannon with the ball. Now on the baseline, Reeser kicks it out. Hulse for 3, no good. Rebound by Thomas. Pushes ahead to Elliott. He'll look to go baseline, splits the defenders. Too strong off the glass, and they're going to call him for the offensive foul. Elliott's struggled at the offensive end tonight with those offensive fouls. 8:06 to play. That's his 4th team foul, or 4th personal foul, 9th team foul. So Brannon with the ball out top for the Pioneers. Ball into the corner. Cervantes for 3. No good. Rebound on the backside by Cristo. Ludi Herrera gets it across midcourt. Thomas spins in the lane, drives, right hand, no good, draws a foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Foul will be called on Cervantes. His second, team's 6th foul. So Thomas at the line for 2 shots. No good on the first. Chapman checks in as well as Akaname. Odo checks in for the Pioneers. And that one rattles home for Thomas. 58-52, 7:38 to play. Odo drives in the lane, puts it up and in. Aggies just left a wide open lane for him to drive. 4-point game. Akanami comes off the screen from Cristo. Cristo puts up the three. No good. Thomas taps it to the open space. Grabbed and put back up by Elliott. No good. Couldn't get any good footing underneath him. Rebounded by Reeser back the other way. Hulse with it. Over to Brandon. Ball into the corner, baseline drive. Cervantes banks it up and in, 2-point game. Timeout on the floor, 6:41 to play. Panhandle State 58, Wayland Baptist 56.
What are you doing?
Well, I was asking Santa for a new phone this year.
That's cute. But right now, PTCI can give you $800 off new phones and new unlimited plans.
Really?
Now, get up to $800 off the newest phones for current and new PTCI customers. Call 800-562-2556 today and get yours.
Has the freeze that will warm your heart, boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today.
Some restrictions apply. So out of the timeout, Aggies with a 2-point lead and possession of the ball. Akaname brings the ball across the timeline. Leaves it out for Chapman. Cristo over to Elliott, who drives the free throw line. Back out to Cristo. Drives in, jump step, kicks it out. Chapman looked at the three, drives baseline, kicks it across. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Thomas drives the hoop and draws the foul. That foul is going to be called on Reeser. That'll be his first, team's 7th foul. First free throw from Thomas is good. Sumo checks back into the game. Second free throw from Thomas, also good. 60-56 the lead for the Aggies. Just over 6 minutes left to play. Mason with the ball up top. Ball into the corner. Hulse gets it to Brandon. He'll get the screen. Now over to Mason. Mason with the driving lane, pulls up and gets it to go over the extended arm of Cristo. High arcing shot, 2-point game. Chapman. Now to Sumo. Ball back to Thomas up top. Leaves it for Sumo, back up top to Akanama. Coach Laird calls out the play he wants. Play shot clock at 5. Cristo puts up the three. No good. Mason with the rebound. Pioneers with a chance to tie the game or even take the lead. Brandon pulls up for three, and they do exactly that. 61-60. Pioneers take the lead with 5 minutes left in the contest. Sumo with the ball in the corner. Akaname over to Chapman. Now Cristo. Chapman with it, shot clock under 10 again. Akaname with it, spins in the lane. Tries to put up the shot. Jump ball drawn. Arrow will keep the ball with Panhandle. Pyle and Ellis check into the game. Only 4 seconds on the shot clock. Sumo will inbound. Gets it to Chapman. He'll take the three. No good. Ball will stay with the Aggies. Last touched by Odo. That'll reset the shot clock back to 20. Washington checks back in for Wayland Baptist. .435 to play. Out top to Akaname. Now Sumo with it. Back to Akaname, who drives the block, puts up the floater. Washington sends that one into the stands. Ball will stay with the Aggies. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. 4:27 left to play. Sumo with it. Comes off the screen. And they'll call the foul on Mason on the push-off. That'll be his 4th, team's 8th foul. So Pyle will go to the line. Pyle misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Odo with it across the timeline. Gets it down low to Washington, kicks it outside to Mason. Aggies still trailing by 1. Mason comes off the screen from Washington, kicks it down low, stolen away. Sumo up ahead to Ellis, lays it up and in. Aggies retake the lead. Timeout on the floor. 3:57 left in the contest. It's Panhandle State 62, Wayland Baptist 61.
I've been a good dad this year.
Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I was asking Santa for a new phone this year.
That's cute. But right now, PTCI can give you $800 off new phones and new unlimited plans.
Really?
Now, get up to $800 off the newest phones for current and new PTCI customers. Call 800-562-2556 today and get yours.
Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today.
Some restrictions apply. So out of the timeout, Aggies leading by 1. Pioneers with possession of the ball. Just under 4 minutes left to play. Full court pressure from the Aggies. Ball inbounded Mason. Stolen away by Sumo. Out top to Akanama. And he'll hold out there at midcourt, run some clock. Shot clock now at 15. They'll start to move. Chapman with it now. Under 10. Akanama splits the defenders, puts up a wild shot, no good. Got off balance. Reeser with the rebound. Long pass ahead to Brannon. Wanted to take the three, had to give it, not take that. Odo with it inside. He's going to be tied up by Chapman. Great defense there by the Aggies. Ball will stay with the Pioneers. 3:16 to play. Aggies still clinging to a 1-point lead. Odo with it in the corner, guarded there by Pyle. Now Mason with it. Under 10 to shoot. Pulls up for the deep three, no good. Sumo with the rebound. Under 3 to play. So Ellis with the ball at the point. Now Sumo with it. 12 on the shot clock. Akaname takes it. Now at 5. Back over to Chapman, open for 3. It's good! 3, Chapman! 65-61. Aggies extend the lead. 2.5 to play. So Hulse with it out top. Drives to the hoop, left-handed, no good. Oh, and he draws a foul. Didn't look like there was much there, but got the call. That will be foul number 2 on Pyle. Team's 10th foul, so double bonus the rest of the way for the Pioneers. First free throw is good. Thomas, Cristo, Elliott check back in for the Aggies. Washington and Mason back in for the Pioneers. Cervantes waiting to come in for Hulse at the table. That one is good, so Cervantes will check in. 2-point lead for the Aggies, 65-63, 2:10 to play. Aggies will run more clock. Ellis at the point. 12 seconds on the shot clock. They'll start to move again. Comes out the screen from Cristo. Back to Cristo. Pulls up for 3. Drains it. Another Aggie 3. 68-63. 1:40 to play. Cervantes brings it across the timeline. Gets the screen from Washington. Double team. Gets it over to Brannon. Brannon drives, free throw line, kicks to the corner to Cervantes. Pulls inside for the 2. Gets it to drop in. Timeout on the floor. 1:20 to play. Panhandle leads Wayland 68-65.
I've been a good dad this year.
Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I was asking Santa for a new phone this year.
That's cute. But right now, PTCI can give you $800 off new phones and new unlimited plans.
Really?
Now, get up to $800 off the newest phones for current and new PTCI customers. Call 800-562-2556 today and get yours.
So tonight's contest is the Aggies' last home game of 2021. They'll hit the road December 14th. They'll be at Northwestern Oklahoma State over in Alva. And then December 15th, they'll take on Northern New Mexico College. Their next home game will be January 6th when they take on Texas Wesleyan. Aggies with possession, leading by 3. Ellis holds it at midcourt. Pioneers allowing them to run some of this clock down. They start to move at 15. Thomas with it on the wing. Shot clock now at 7. Chapman with it. Elliott drives to the hoop, lays it up and in, gets it to go 70-65. Maybe a clock issue. 51, clock should have stopped under a minute as Sumo and Pyle come back in. Hulse checks back in for the Pioneers. So they'll put the clock back up to 51 seconds. As under a minute, clock has to stop when there's a made basket. Into Cervantes. Guarded tightly there by Ellis. Brandon with it, tries to come up. Stolen from behind by Sumo. Pulls it out with the dribble, and he's going to be fouled. Just a fantastic play by the senior, DK Sumo. Cervantes' 3rd foul, team's 9th foul. So Sumo steps to the line for the 1-and-1. Rims out on the shot. Rebounded there by Reeser. Mason quickly back the other way, spins in the lane, puts it up, blocked. Rebounded by Sumo, gets it out to Elliott. 22 seconds left. Hulse tapped it away, out of bounds, Aggie ball. 18.5 left on the shot clock. Pass into Ellis, quick long pass up ahead to Elliott. They get it across the timeline in time, and he's going to have to be fouled by Hulse, and it will be Chapman Elliott going to the line. 10th team foul, double bonus, 3rd foul on Hulse. 12.7 on the clock. Aggies with a 5-point lead. Elliott's first shot, no good off the back iron. So second shot. Elliott makes it a 6-point game as he sinks that one 71-65. Ball into Brannon, across the midcourt stripe. Cervantes for 3 from the corner. It's good. That was Hulse actually. 8.3 seconds left to play. Timeout on the floor. 71-68 the lead for Panhandle.
Do you dread the cold of winter? Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today. Some restrictions apply.
Well, both teams back out on the court. Make sure you stick around after the contest as well. We will be talking to Aggie head coach Mark Laird right after the contest. So Aggies with possession of the ball and a 3-point lead. Ball into Ellis, quickly fouled. 7.2 on the clock. That foul was called on Cervantes. That's his 4th. So Ellis at the line. Gets the first one to go. Mason checks into the game for the Pioneers. So Ellis can sink this one, make it a 5-point game. It's going to be tough to figure out a way to get 5 points in 7.2 seconds. That one good as well. Ball passed in, tipped away by Chapman. It will stay Pioneer ball, 5.1 seconds left. Good hustle there by Chapman. Ball inbounded to Hulse, cross midcourt. Pulls up for 3, it's good, but the Aggies come away with the win, 73-71. They move to 3-2 in Sooner Athletic Conference play, 6-4 overall.
Well, Coach Mark, just a huge win out there tonight. You had to be really happy with your team's play, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, that was what we emphasized preparing for this game the whole way through. They only got 6 offensive rebounds. They average almost 12 a game. That was a big point of emphasis for us. They're much bigger than us. Don't let them beat us on the glass. We turned them over 14 times, which is not what we normally want to do, but it's still pretty good. And we only turned the ball over 9 times, so we gave ourselves a chance there.
Well, and, just sticking with that defensive side, your guards just really were just like glue and really frustrated them all night long.
Yeah, well, that's the strength of our team is our guards. We've got 6 guys that can get after it. And, when we really stay connected defensively, we can beat any team in this league. We really believe that. So, but we've got to stay connected.
Well, and you had to be happy, too, with your team's mentality. You built a lead but then lost it and were able to come back with that tough mentality in the first half to tie it up at half. But then also late with about 5 minutes, they were able to come back, take the lead, and your guys really buckled down there and won that. And that's going to help you guys later on in the season as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked about it at halftime. They're going to make a run, maybe 2. We have to respond. They're going to hit some shots. We'll probably be down. We talked about this at halftime. We said coming out of the locker room, we got to play like we're down 10. It was 38-38. We knew we were going to have to get some stops. We knew they were going to hit some shots. We just had to make the last run, and we were able to do that. So.
Well, Coach, you got a week off before your next game when you go to Northwestern Oklahoma State, and then a couple games back-to-back. Just what do you want your team to? What are you going to have your team focusing on with this week coming up before these 2 games?
Well, we're going to take a day off tomorrow, recover a little bit, and then just get our mental preparation right. Northwest Oklahoma State's a really good team, really well coached. They've got like 6 Division I transfers. It's an exhibition game for us, but we went to Eastern New Mexico and we won. We were winning that game for 30 minutes of that game. So we know we can play with teams at that level. It's just a matter of, like I said, our execution, our connectedness, and then obviously we got to take care of business against Northern New Mexico here at home. So.
Well, Aggies come away with a big Sooner Athletic Conference win tonight to move to 3-2 overall. Coach Laird, congratulations on the win. Thanks for joining us. That is it tonight from Goodwell, Oklahoma. Good night.
Dear Santa, I've been a good dad this year.
Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I was asking Santa for a new phone this year.
That's cute. But right now, PTCI can give you $800 off new phones and new unlimited plans.
Really?
Now, get up to $800 off the newest phones for current and new PTCI customers. Call 800-562-2556 today and get yours.
Do you dread the cold of winter? Then PTCI has the freeze that will warm your heart. Boost your speed, and PTCI will freeze your internet bill at the same price you've already been paying for 6 whole months. If you are a new customer, PTCI will give you a free month of internet, and everyone gets whole home Wi-Fi free for 6 months. Call 800-562-2556 to freeze your bill today. Some restrictions apply.